Okay, so far I've put this one into a plate, so it's all done, and now I'm moving to the next section. So I'm just removing these clips that I had there before. And this may be a bit more difficult for you to see, but I'll try. Remove that. So again, as we said, you squirt with the aloe vera juice or water. If you're using water or even the aloe vera juice, a good thing to add would be rose water. So you can add some rose water to it as well. Gives it a nice smell, and it's also good for your hair, the rose water. So that's all nice and moist. And so now I'm just going to add the coconut oil. And as I said, for me, I like to add it to the roots. And I'm detangling because it's moist, so I don't need to worry about breaking the ends, really. For me, when your hair is moist, it detangles a little bit easier and you have less breakage. So I'm just combing my finger through. I'm detangling. So you won't get all of the tangles out at this point, but you'll get some, and that's okay. So once I've added that, again, I'm adding the honey. So I'm just applying some honey and rubbing that on. And if you wanted to, instead of adding, these products one at a time, you could actually mix all 4 together into one paste. And then just apply that to your hair if you wanted to do that. And that would be okay. And then what I want to do is just to get a bit of the honey onto the roots because of its antibacterial and antifungal properties. And that's okay. Yeah. So that's in. And I'm holding the end. And I'm using my finger to sort of massage it into the roots. And the reason I'm holding the end is to prevent tangling rather. So yeah. And if you notice now, I felt a knot, so I'm just using my fingers like that to pull it apart. Yeah. And if you feel it, then you just use your fingers to, pull it open. So with that in, again, you won't get all of the tangles out now. But at each time when you apply the product, you just start again, really. So now I'm adding the conditioner. And I'm adding about that much. Yeah, put that on. And I love the feel. It feels nice and smooth. Yeah, feel the tangles. So just use your finger like that, separate it out. And I always like adding a little bit more to the ends because it's the ends that's a little bit drier. So I should just make sure it's really conditioned. Yeah, that's feeling really good. And I know that I'm getting into the roots and I'm removing the tangles. And it's all good. So the ends completely detangled, but the root, you can feel the knots. So I'm just working my finger through and removing those knots. Yeah. So like I say, you won't get everything on this first go. Well, this is probably the third go. But now I'll apply the replenishing mask, which is what I love. So that one, replenishing mask, that much. Yeah, good. Feeling good. Beautiful. A little bit more to the ends. That much. Good. That feels nice. Feels like pretty much completely detangled, really. My fingers just raking through. So now I'll just put that into a pot, and then I'll move on to the other side. So that's what I'll do. Yeah, and I'm assuming you all know how to do a plait. Just one over the other. It's good. And once you get into a plait, you just move that out of the way, and then you do that to the other sides, really. So I'll pin that out the way. And then I'll move to the other side. Again, separate in halves. Pin it away. Pull on the hair, get it all moisturized, all wet with your aloe vera juice. That's cool. And now, by now you should know, a bit of coconut oil. Massage it in. Again, we're not doing that with our hair. We're going from roots to end, rubbing it in. And that way you don't get tangles. And in the meantime, you're finger detangling. And when you get to the knots, just separate it out like that. Yeah. And with that done, I'm going to just add a bit of honey. And this time I go from the roots. And I'm finger detangling as I massage it in. Cool. So that's nice. A lot of the knots are out. So now I apply the True Hair conditioner, daily conditioner. I love this thing. It's good. Just removing any knots. It's beautiful. And I'm just going to apply a little bit more to the roots, to the ends rather. Just about that much. Just to the ends. Cool. And now I'm applying the replenishing mask. So and you can see it soothes on, smooth, makes it nice and smooth. A bit more the ends. Yeah, and I'm just feeling to see if there's any knot in the roots, and I think we've successfully detangled this section. We've applied all the products, so the next step would be to plait, braid, and yeah, that's what we'll do. There we go. So after this, what I will do is do the other section at the back, and then I will leave it on for about 20 to 30 minutes under a cap, and then just rinse it out really. So that's all that's left. Yeah. That's all I'll do. So in the next video, I'll come to you with a fully washed hair. And just remember that when you are washing, or should I say rinsing out the products, what you're doing is you're taking one section, detangle it, rinse that section out thoroughly in water, with the running water, holding on to the ends and massaging the roots. And continue to detangle the hair with your fingers, and then you plait it back up, move to the next section, fully rinse it, detangle it, fully rinse it, hold on to the ends while you massage the roots, detangle, plait it back up, and do it for the others as well. So at the end you'll have 4 nice plaits with very clean hair. And then I'll come back to you, and what we'll do, we'll just apply the products together for styling, and I'll show you what I do then. Okay, so see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.